I'm from England, so I'd like to start by just apologising for everything, ladies and gentlemen. I'm aware as you travel around the world doing this job, you're far from England. We've probably done some horrific stuff at some point, so I apologise profusely for my horrifically awful nation and everything it's done and everything it will ever do in the future. I've never been to Montreal before. I'm loving it. It's great. It's brilliant. What a cool, funky town you've got, yeah? Yeah. Real kind of metrosexual vibe out there, isn't there? Just much, yeah, I'm a metrosexual. Bow, 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 bow. I'm a busy metrosexual. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, my jeans are so tight. Where do I put my balls? You do the maths. I'm too busy ordering chocker, frapper, chicken mucker, flipper, frappuccinos. Yeah, in me rollerblades. Yeah. But you're savvy people. You know, like me, that the metrosexual is just a man who's at ease with both his masculine and feminine aspects. The metrosexual is nothing new. I remember when I was about 15, I fell head over heels in love with the girl who played the keyboards in the band Hanson. And, I know, turned out to be one of those pesky metrosexuals. And quite a dark point in a 15-year-old boy's life, being caught masturbating to Umbop. Every conceivable level, that's wrong, isn't it? I'm 38 years old now. I currently have a 4-year-old boy. I'll rephrase that, because that really sounds like I've stolen someone else's child. He's mine. Me and my wife grew him from a special pip that came out at the end of my ding-dong in the standard fashion. If I look tired, I am completely exhausted at the moment, because 2 months ago my wife gave birth to our second baby, ladies and gentlemen, our second baby. It's not mine, that one, but... Anyway, that's what they say about life, innit? You know, you just gotta take it on the chin and move on. The irony, of course, being if Helen had taken it on the chin, we wouldn't be in this horrific mess we currently find ourselves in, and I could have maybe written it off as an error of judgment on her part. I'm joking, relax. It's probably mine. But we had a daughter this time round, and it has changed me fundamentally. It's changed every fibre of my being, having a daughter. And I'm now proud to say, without any shame whatsoever, I'm a radical feminist. I mean this seriously, as honest as I'm stood in front of you. It matters to me. And I'm not trying to suck up to the ladies in the audience either, just kind of, oh ladies, yes. I mean it. If I could tuck my willy between my legs and do the ladyboy dance to show my solidarity, sisters, I would do, but it's too short and it pops out and it destroys the illusion. Because I mean it, because it is hard being a woman, isn't it, girls? This pregnancy Helen just went through was brutal. She went 2 weeks over her due date, right? So she's quite small, so she was ridiculously full of baby. Because 24 hours a day, she's got a little human being that she's unconditionally nurturing and loving inside her, just leaning on a bladder like that. Boom, there you go, you've pissed yourself. Achoo, there's a small turd as well. You weren't expecting that, were you? She dealt with it, because like all women, she's hard as nails. But the whole process of having children for me has just broken down all my barriers. It's just that there is so much poo in my life, it's impossible to avoid it. And potty training a toddler is insane. It's a bit like having a lovely, self-made, confident billionaire just strolling about your house, just happily pissing and shitting wherever he sees fit. As far as I can tell, just morning. Ugh. Pick that up, it's not my job. I came down for breakfast one morning and he dressed himself. Now, I love it when toddlers dress themselves, because by thunder, they can pick an outfit off a rack. So I'm wearing a colander, 2 buckets, and a piece of broccoli. I'm David Bowie. Deal with it, old man, this is the future. And to be fair to my son, it was a bit of a more minimalist look this particular morning. He was completely naked, utterly Billy Bollocks, right? Except for a tiny pair of shoes and socks on the wrong feet. Now, that is a confident look on any human being. That's all I need for the day, shoes and socks. Check me out, yeah? I've got purchase and grip on the floor. I can move, I can accelerate, I can turn. But the best thing is I've got total freedom of movement. There we go. Once again, pick it up, not my job, dickhead. But my life is poo. My 4-year-old has no boundaries about poo at all. In fact, when I go for a poo, he follows me. He comes, it's really weird, and he sits in front of me on his potty, which he's too big for. It's freakish. And I poo, he wedges the door open, and I sit there pooing with another human man looking at me pooing, and we poo together, and he just chats, he just shoots the breeze. Relaxed with this. And when a kid poos, it will look at you, and it will totally eyeball you for focus. It just... like he's turning himself purple, like when he used to try and faint at school. And he'll just chat through this like that. Do you like dinosaurs, Daddy? What's your favourite dinosaur? I like the Stegosaurus. And we poo together, and this is my life. And sometimes, if he's having a difficult poo, he'll look to me for reassurance, because like I'm some kind of Mr. Miyagi figure. But then again, as a middle-aged man, I've pooed things that would make a 4-year-old blush, let's be honest. How, when or why did I ever eat the small padlock off my suitcase? What happened there? He'd look at me and go, oh, it's a hurty poo, Daddy. And just before I flew out, we were having a tandem poo together. It's horrible. He looked at me and he went, as a diplodocus, can you hold my hands, please, Daddy? I know! Like he needed a wingman to get him through it, like we're Maverick and Goose in Top Gun, just sitting there, highway to the danger zone.